Hey, it's your girl Key Brown. You should check out my new EP. It's called Online. It's streaming on all digital platforms right now. And I'm here with an exclusive interview for RawCast.
So we're going to start with a game. We're going to call it a game.
Okay.
So we're going to say it's going to be called Name That Song. And these are the songs from your EP, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to sing the song. I'm going to sing the lyrics. I'm going to say the lyrics.
Go ahead, sing it.
All right. But I don't even, I'm gonna just say it. You got me fucked up, but every time you call, I answer. What song is that from?
So the song is called YGMFU, which stands for You Got Me Fucked Up.
Right, which is a great acronym, by the way.
Yeah, I don't even, that song basically, I don't know what I was going through that day, but I just feel like every day, at one point throughout your day, somebody got you fucked up.
Somebody got you fucked up.
So in this particular song, I'm talking about a nigga. So it's just like, you know, you always have a certain person in your life and you be going through it. But that phone ring,
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what that's about.
Right.
I don't even think I was going through anything particular at that time. I just kind of thinking back.
Right, because you can reminisce on shit.
Right.
And
Yeah,
still get upset
exactly.
at it from years ago.
Yeah, so that's how that came about, yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to narrow it down to 3 songs, but as I started listening again, I'm like, oh no, I can't narrow it down. So Insecure is an amazing song.
I didn't expect everybody to like that song.
No, because it hits like for real on some real shit. Because a lot of people, so what got me was calling it Insecure, because a lot of people are not upfront with themselves to say like, okay, I have these insecurities or whatever it may be. Right. So that was what got me at first, and then I forgot. You tell them what the song is about. So
Insecure was basically just, it ended up being something else. So Insecure, I originally wrote it. It was like a song about me talking kind of to myself. That's how it started off. But it can kind of translate just in general, like in relationships. Like, you know, sometimes you have things that you went through in life that affect how you act as an adult. So for me, it's just, you know, during my childhood, like, you know, I grew up a single mom, so like she always told me certain stuff about men, and you know, even now I'm kind of trying to break that cycle, right? Because you know it's unhealthy to think
yeah, negative all the time,
right? Exactly. So I'm trying to break that. So that's how that song came about. I really did, like I said, I didn't expect everybody to like gravitate.
Right. So it's not just me. A lot of people,
like my sister-in-law just told me in the car. She was like, "That's my favorite song."
Yeah, it's a really the lyrics. Yeah. The lyrics are real. Like, I mean, that the EP in general is a great piece of work, but that song for sure.
Right. The line, one of my guy best friends, he said, I have a line that says, I can't even love you like you love me.
I'm so sorry. Like,
I'm so sorry.
and I know this.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Like it's fucked up. Yeah. Excuse me, it's fucked up, but like, I'm sorry.
I know myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Right.
And he was like, I don't even know what I would do if like a woman said that to me.
Yeah. And
I'm just like, that's the problem nowadays too. Nobody's honest. Like,
right.
But, yeah.
So if you haven't, guys, listen to that song. Because you will really, if you're a man, you will understand some shit, and if you're a woman, you will be like, wow, yeah. Even if you don't understand, you not really like
you'll
real with yourself. You might be exactly.
Especially the very last line is, maybe it's my insecurities because I won't let you love me. Right. So like that's like, I feel like that's real to me. We block so many, I want to say blessings. We're not even talking about relationships. Yeah, in general. We block so many blessings in our life in general because of, you know, our insecurities and stuff. So
I always say that I stop my growth a lot. Just being scared or nervous about something, and I'm like trying to let go of that. So that's definitely a true statement. So next song, you moved on to Paradise. I'm still sucking these old times. I'm still trying to change my life.
Yeah, so you moved on to paradise. I'm still stuck in these old times. I'm trying to change my life, but my heart won't let me sleep at night. Can't sleep at night. Yeah, so basically.
And the name of that song?
That song is called Paradise.
Right.
So I wrote Paradise just about just a relationship that you kind of stuck on, and you can't seem to get over this man. And he done moved on. He done moved on. It looked like he living real happy. They happy. They taking trips together and all that. You and I was sad. So yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody's been there at one point.
Right. Like, but you know, I feel like I appreciate it in general, because it's like A lot of people are not, like you said, a lot of people are not real with themselves, so they'll be like, oh, he ain't that happy. You know what I'm saying? So you hear it from like girl, he's happy. Yeah. You gotta chill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to hear it from that perspective. Yeah, like when you finally realize it. That hurts. Right. So our last song that we're gonna go over. You want this for better or worse. Well, careful what you wish for, darling. This life is cursed.
Yes, the 27 Club.
Yes.
So the 27 Club started off as an interlude and somehow it just got longer. I don't know. But I wrote that with basically just our generation in mind. Like, you know, social media, like have everybody thinking that they have to live a certain way or be a certain way. It's like, when you really look into what we do as just artists in general, you with your podcast and, you know, your clothing and me with music, like, this shit is hard. Right. Like, this shit is really hard and it's something that they make it look easy, so everybody wants to do it. So it's like, are you really sure you want this shit? Right. Like, cause like, be careful what you wish for. Right. This shit is cursed. Right. And then I just kind of did a word play on like the 27 Club. For people who don't know, it's like the age. A lot of artists died at 27. So really, like Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain. Who else was it? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that died at 27. That died at 27. Yeah. So it's like a curse in the industry, like, you know, at 27. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Club. So that's amazing. I'm sure they probably won't know that either. So that's amazing to know. There was a play on that too. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so moving on, we're gonna know a little bit about you, learn a little bit about you. So when did you start singing? Or when did you decide, like, okay, I want to be a singer? Really young, honestly. I started singing at like 5 or 6. Like, it just started in the house, and then like family would ask me to sing in like different little talent shows that we had, like family gatherings and stuff. And I have 2 older brothers. So my brothers are really into music. So my oldest brother is 10 years older than me. So you gotta think, if I'm 7, he's 17. I had every CD I can ever think of, Mary J. Blige, Biggie, Pac, like everything. So I just was in there just sneaking, listening to everything. And then my dad was a singer as well. He died in 99 when I was like, what, 6, 7? Okay. But he was a singer as well. So he put me on like Sade and Badu and all of that side of it. So I had kind of the best of both worlds, in a sense. So I used to like really just look through like the booklets, you know, when people used to actually buy CDs, and they had the lyrics listed. Yeah. So I learned how to write. I taught myself how to write when I was like 7 or 8. Like literally like just format everything. Like the song sucked, but it was a song. You learned, right? You learned how to write. So about the writing, because that was one of my questions as well. Do you? I mean, since I was going to ask, do you write? And yes, you do. Yes. Yep. So how do you feel about singers or artists that don't write? Like, what do you think about that? I used to not shade them, but I used to feel away. Right. But as I kind of like just went on with like this whole creation of the EP and stuff, like I know other people who sing and they just can't write. And they're like, I don't know what it is. Like I just cannot write. So that kind of made me like understand it's a really like, it's a craft that's like really, I don't know, it's like, it's a unique craft that everybody can't do. So yeah. I still feel a little bamboozled, I'm not gonna lie. I do. About which one? About people not being able to write. I thought I was about to say a particular song and me not finishing it. Oh no. Saying like, my thoughts not longer, or why? Just in general about writing. I feel like, oh my god, I still like them. Yeah. But I feel like I feel away. I mean, and then you also have to think like, it makes jobs for other people, because there's a lot of artists who can write their ass off. Yeah, that just can't make it as an artist. Right. So it makes jobs for them too. Yeah. Like I would definitely write for people though. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely write for people. Do you want to? So if you get like super big, which you will, we're going to speak that into existence. Yeah, let's claim it. Yes. Do you want to bring in writers, or like how would you? I mean, I know you don't know until you get into it, but I just had this conversation the other day with somebody. I'm open to collaborate. Okay. But I don't know. It gotta be a good song. Yeah. If I really just sing somebody else's song completely, you know? Right. Because I just feel like I always want to add my little touch to it. So I don't know. I would be open for it though. Yeah. But yeah, it would have to be like a really good song. Really good song to be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Okay, so as an artist, do you have an aesthetic? Do you think it's important for artists to have aesthetics with them, or like their public look or whatever? Right. I feel like as an artist now in 2018, it's a little different. Like in the 90s, you know, you really like, the labels made the artists. Yes. So like they gave them this look, they made them look a certain way. Now it's you're a little more free to kind of be who you are. Right. But I will say like having style and like, you know, like knowing about certain things definitely does help. It definitely helps. And my background is a lot of like fashion and stuff too. Okay. I went to school for PR and like, so I interned in like fashion in New York. Really? So it's good to know that stuff, because it definitely, like I said, you have to be able to grasp people's attention by the way you look, like, and the way you dress nowadays. Right. But it's definitely important, but it's not as important now as it was.
So do you post with like an aesthetic in your mind?
At one point I did, and I felt like I was overthinking it. Yeah. So now I just post what I want at this point. Yeah, like I just post what
But you don't have, do you have a personal page, or do you just?
It's the one page. Yeah. That's my artist page, my personal page, everything.
Right. Okay. So the process of building an EP, how long is that process? Or how long was the process for you?
It was, for me, I was working on this. I recorded the first song for this project probably like almost 2 years ago.
Really?
Like April last year. So,
but when you recorded that piece, did you have in mind like, okay, this is going to go on my EP, or you were just recording?
I was just recording. That was actually, I had just got back into music. Okay. Like when I went to college and stuff, like I wasn't doing music. I was just like focused on that. Like, you know, people kind of tell you what you can't do, and you kind of get lost in it.
You get like, all right, well maybe,
right. And that's a little, going back to Insecure too, it's like you listen to what people say and it starts to wear down on you, right? And it just got to a point where I just was like, I need music, like I have to do this. It's something that, you know what I mean, I love to do, right? So like 1.5 years ago I got back into it, and that's actually when I met Kenneth Muse. That's my bro. He executive produced my project. And we just kind of vibed, and he's super talented. And from there, it just, I think Thoughts might have been the first song that I recorded, getting back in the studio. And no, I didn't have like, I knew I wanted to do a project eventually, but the last, maybe like four out of 6 of these songs were just recorded in the past, like this April. Okay. I had writer's block for 8 months. So I didn't write until April this year. Like the end of last year, I had writer's block. I went to LA in March for my birthday. And I have.
When's your birthday?
March 9th.
Oh, you're a Pisces.
I am.
Okay.
Why?
Not that you were just gonna say Aries, because I'm an Aries.
No, I'm not. When's your birthday?
March 26th.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that almost made it.
Listen, that is, I should not be asking you this, like cutting you off, but people will know, like, and they hear this, like, that is so soon to me. I gotta know everybody. And then while you were talking, I was like, I gotta figure this out. But
yeah, I'm a Pisces. Yeah. I'm a little emotional, you know, as you can see on my EP.
But it comes off good. It comes off
It's
good.
not like overly emotional.
Yeah.
And I just got like that, honestly.
Like really emotional.
Yeah, I was always the like caged off person. I think that's what made this EP so good, is that I was honest. Yeah. And I wasn't like that before. Yeah. But going to LA kind of like, I don't know, it just gave me a different type of inspiration. And I came back and hit the studio in April, and it was go.
And was able to go. Yeah. So did you learn anything important about yourself, or anything like mind-boggling about yourself during that process? After the EP or during the EP?
I'm still learning stuff about myself.
Right,
like,
we learn every day for sure.
I still like, not that I'm shocked that people really liked it. You're just always shocked when people.
Yeah, I think we underestimate our talents for sure.
So like even like my friend was telling me earlier, she was like, I feel like you're too humble.
Yeah.
To the point where like you have it, like you're talented. You need to like, you know, you need to boss up.
Sometimes you do, in order to like push forward and do the things that you need to do. You got to be like, yo, I'm on some shit.
And you know what? The song that I recorded the song last night, and I sent it to one of my friends. He was like, that's yeah. You sound like you wanted something now. Right. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm working on another little project, I guess.
So you named the what's the guy name that you named that helped you?
Kenneth Muse.
Kenneth Muse. Is that the only person that helped as far as the process of building the EP?
He produced the most of it. My friend Eric Lozano, he actually played the guitar.
Okay.
So he played the guitar on the last 3 tracks, 27 Club, Insecure, and Paradise. Yeah. Okay. So that was his guitar work on the last half of the project.
Okay. So you said you just recorded a song.
Yes.
So do you have anything in the works, like something that we should be, I know that this is fairly new, but the EP is fairly new, but is it like anything, like you're still recording?
Yeah. I'm not going to say any dates, because I don't have a date yet, honestly, but I want to drop another EP at the top of the year. So that's what I'm shooting for. And I also have a show coming in January.
Girl, I was about to ask you about that. Because I saw my friend post it. So that's how, okay, so my friend is Ed, and he said, like, oh, I'm going to this girl's listening party. And then I saw it, I'm like, oh, I have to interview her. So that's how shout out to Ed.
Too, like, yeah, shout out to Ed. I was going to ask you too, like, how did you come across that?
Yeah. He was talking about it.
He putting a lot of people on music. He was like, I sent all my friends your project. And
I was like, and I said to him, I'm like, this is really good, because you know how sometimes you hear like newer artists and you hear something, you be like, oh, this not mixed right. It's really, really good. Like it flows, it's very soft. You can tell that it was thought put into it. Right.
And I have to give that to Kenneth. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's literally so talented. He produced, he mixed everything, like everything is him. Like all production is him.
So shout out to Ed, shout out to Kenneth.
Shout out to Ed, shout out to Kenneth.
So Ed put up 127. Was that the date?
120.
120. Okay. And that's, you're gonna have a show.
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
I don't know. It's maybe.
Okay. All right. But the date is there.
I can't. Yeah. But yeah.
But the date is there.
He said it, not me. I didn't say nothing.
He did post it.
I didn't say that was the show. Maybe that's my EP. Maybe that's when I drop my EP.
Yo, well, look out for that. That's something we should look out for from Keep Brown.
I don't know.
Sips whiskey. So, do you have any advice for like aspiring artists or people that's already artists, you know, that maybe struggling to find themselves? I don't know, like anything that you would want to say to a person that's doing the same thing as you?
Yeah, I would definitely say just be yourself. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but that's the truth. Like, don't listen to what anybody says about what you can or cannot do. Like, it's too many resources out here now that you can make your own beats, your own music, everything from, you know what I mean? From your iPhone. From your iPhone. Like, just don't let anybody dictate your life. Be you 100%. And for artists, as far as music goes, don't chase a sound. It'll come to you naturally. Like, at one point I was trying to make songs that sound like this person. Or like, oh, let's make a song like that. And it just doesn't work like that. You just have to genuinely like just do what you know what I mean, do what you feel and just go from there.
So is there any artists, I guess, like in the city or that you would want to work with?
Who would I want to work with? I don't know, honestly.
None that
I'm not gonna drop any. Yeah, no. We'll see.
So do you have, okay, not that you want to work with, or do you have any favorite artists, mainstream or, you know, mainstream or underground? What's your favorite?
I'm obsessed with Frank Ocean.
Oh yes.
I'm obsessed with Frank Ocean. I'm obsessed with his pen game. I'm obsessed with his like thought process. I'm obsessed with the fact that he don't say nothing.
Right. That says a lot.
That says a lot at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with him. Of course, everybody loves Beyonce.
Right.
You know, that's a no-brainer. Jay-Z, same thing. That's my favorite rapper. But then I also listen to like the Badus, the Sade's, the Summer Walker's dope.
Yeah, she is really, really good.
Sir is really dope.
Yeah.
Sir is super dope. Everybody on TDE is dope. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they definitely have a good
roster.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But who else? I don't know. I like Anderson is dope. Anderson .Paak.
He just dropped, right?
Yes, he just dropped his project. He's fire. Shmino's dope. I can go on and on. Like I like. It's so funny now how all of the underground artists are like mainstream. Yeah. Like those are the people that used to be like nobody. If you knew, you knew. But they're mainstream now. So yeah. Because
underground is like the thing to do.
Right
now, I guess. I'm rolling my eyes behind the camera, but
it's the cool thing to do now. Yeah.
Right. So you had when was your album release?
November 2nd.
November 2nd. Yeah. How was that? How was the turnout? I'm a little upset that I found out about you afterward.
Yeah. I would have definitely loved for you to come.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good. Like I felt really good about it. A lot of my family and friends came out, showed love. You know, we put a lot of work into that party. I'm not throwing no more parties. Or if I throw a party, I'm gonna have to have event planner because it's hectic.
Yeah, it is. So it's very crucial.
But it was definitely a good turnout. And I definitely felt good about it, you know.
So did you perform anything? Like what was the process? Like
I didn't perform. It was just the project was played. One of my friends, actually, her name is T. Her Instagram is The Bird and the Bee. She's a new DJ. Okay. So that was her first time DJing a party.
Nice.
So she like kept the vibes going. Like she's always been into music, so she's super dope. Shout out to T.
Shout out to T.
So she DJ'd. So basically, it was just her just playing. You know, I just wanted it to be a party. Like I didn't want to perform because I knew I wanted to do like a specific performance.
Right.
So yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah. So other than this date that we don't know, but we kind of know, but we really don't know, is there anything that we should be looking forward to, or anything that you want people to know about you?
I'm working on getting some stuff together for a few videos too, music videos. For a few of the songs on the project, so that's something to look forward to in the next few months. As well as, like I said, possibly another EP, and also a show. So
right.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it all. I'm tired just thinking about it, but
right.
it'll get done.
But it definitely will get done, for sure. So how many songs are on? Is it EP a set amount of songs?
No, an EP stands for extended play.
Okay.
So it's just more than a single. It's just more than one song. So an EP.
So it can be anything.
Yeah.
Like, but if it's more than what, then it's an album.
Right. Well, no, not necessarily. They done changed the game. You see, it's her dropping songs. They figured it out. They dropped part 1, part 2, and they combined them, but they're still not calling them albums. Right. So an EP.
Or then you can be like Chris Brown and have 30,000 songs. Right. Then nobody is. Okay, never mind. Then there's too many songs.
I love Chris, but that was a long ass project.
He did 2. He did a Christmas album, and it was really long too.
Yeah. Like the last one I heard was the Heartbreak on them.
Like 36 songs. No lie.
Yeah. And so they said this crazy thing. They say Chris has like hundreds and hundreds of songs recorded. Right. He didn't even miss them 36, like at all. Yeah.
He got me fucked up. It's like no. But so your EP has how many songs?
6 tracks.
6 tracks.
Yeah. And I don't really consider. I guess Thoughts is a song, but I just consider it more so an intro. Okay. But yeah, like 6 tracks.
6 tracks. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna thank you. I feel like I want to ask you more questions, but I feel like you have so much more that you're going to do and that you're going to have to offer. So we can always come back.
Yeah, let's do part 2.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with this date that, like I said, that we know but we don't know.
We should do that at the show.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, whatever's coming.
I definitely will be. We will be.
Alright.
Yeah, so we want to thank you for interviewing with RawCast at your first official like reference to the EP.
Yeah, y'all got the scoop.
Yeah, we got the scoop. All right, thank you, and we're out.
Do you ever worry that you'll be chasing around all these fast cars, fast bras, fast cars, fast